Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about the Unsharpen mask. Now, its name can be misleading with unsharpen, but it doesn't unsharpen what you're trying to do. So what we'll do to get started, we'll go up to File and we'll click Open. And this is a raw file. I'll put the link to this file in the description below so you can download it. It is on Unsplash, but it is free to download with no signing up. What I'm going to do is untick this and I'm going to duplicate this layer, and I'll show you why later on, why I'm not to duplicate it. And there's two ways we can get to the Unsharpen mask. If we go to Filter and go Sharpen, Unsharpen, that will count as a destructive movement. If you want to do it without destructive movement, so if we want to come back to it later on and change the settings, we can. To do that, you go to Layer, come down to New Live Filter Layer, then go to Sharpen and Unsharpen Mask. And once it pops up, we get three settings to change. The radius controls the number of pixels affected around the existing light pixels. The factor controls how much contrast is added to our image, and the threshold at the bottom controls how much contrast there needs to be between the colours before we start to sharpen our image. You can change these settings by sliding the little things up and down, or you can come over to the box and go up and down. With the factor, it only goes up to 4. With this, you can do the same, but with the factor, I like to use the mouse because from 1.4 to 1.6, there can be a big difference. And the threshold works just the same as the others, where you can use your mouse to change them. So we will get started. We'll use the radius, and with this, I'm just going to slide this up to about there and fetch that one down to there and put the threshold up, not that high, to about 1. And then if we close that off, now with that it looks okay, but the reason why I duplicate it, because some masks, well, a lot of the masks seem to work better when you're using with the blend mode. So if we change this down to, we can go to lighten, or we can come to screen and make it really light. Now that's too light, but because we duplicated the layer, we can even have more control if we lower the opacity down. So we go down to 50%. That's what it looks like now. That's without it. That's with it. Not much sharpening has happened, but we can change the blend mode again to make the sharpening stand out even more. What I'll do is I'll duplicate this layer and put it on top, and we'll put the exact same settings in. So we've got 23 and 1.5, and we'll do it on this top one, but this time we'll go to a destructive movement. So go to Unsharpen, we'll go 23 and 1.5, and we'll leave it on 1 and click apply. That's that one, and that's that one. But if we want to change the bottom one and then go to overlay, and we will need to change the settings again, change the opacity down. So as you can see, if you do add a duplicate layer and then we decide to change that again, because we didn't do the destructive movement on this layer, we can now change it, and it's up to you what settings you go, and we can really make her stand out. We'll go there, and that's that one with the overlay now. So it's the same colour, and that's what we get outswise if we do it on its own layer. And that's it for this one. It was just a quick video to show you how the unsharpened mask works and about duplicating your layer. If this video was out, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, and I will see you next time.